Welcome to Gently Pressed,
where we iron out the wrinkles of the fashion world.
Hi, and welcome back to Gently Pressed.
Season 2.
I'm Nedra.
I'm Danielle.
And this year we're going to be doing monthly episodes,
where we not only talk about just fashion, but pop culture as well.
Yeah, this month we're going to recap all of January and everything that went into it. So because it's still our core, red carpet dressing.
Yeah,
that's going to be our first topic. The first one, I think we had 2 red carpets in month of January. We had Critics' Choice and Golden Globes. So let's start with Critics' Choice. We're just going to tell you guys about our favorite, least favorite, and most surprising of the red carpet, because if we went into all of it, it would be a whole episode.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's get into Critics' Choice. Tell me what your favorite outfit was.
My most favorite was Wumi Masako. She wore Gap Studio, surprisingly.
Gap Studio, really?
Yes.
I feel like Zach Posen has like
really elevated it.
Yes. Yeah. Like really has made Gap into red carpet.
I love that they're moving into, I wouldn't say haute couture, but they're becoming more couture.
Yeah.
Everything is becoming real fancy, not just like laid back vibes. Looks really good. But I did love the flowiness of it. The blue ombre was amazing.
No, she looked great.
Yeah, and you couldn't even tell she was pregnant then.
No, and like, I think that's what made it so amazing is like you didn't even notice that like
exactly
she was I agree.
I loved it. Hands down, 100.
Yeah, it's really good. I would say my favorite is Odessa. She wore Op Dubai.
Yeah.
I just felt like she looked like a
Cher.
Yeah, but like also like Studio 54.
Yeah.
Like her hair, the curliness of her hair with that outfit, it just worked so perfectly. Well. Like I kept going back to it.
Almost like fancy boho chic.
Yes. I was obsessed. And I was like, okay, like
honestly at first when I saw it, like just by glance, I didn't think I would like it. But then when you sent me the still photo, I was like, okay, this is
I kept going back to it and I was like, no, I think it's my favorite.
It works.
What was your least?
My least favorite was Ariana Grande.
Same. No, literally it was my favorite too. Her and that Alberta Ferretti was just not it.
And, we briefly got into it, but so, everything Law does has a story.
Yes.
And so the original person that wore the dress was Diane Carroll.
Yes. And
the only difference really was that in the version that Diane Carroll had on, it was more of a V cut. Hers was more of a rounded. But also the color pink that it was just flushed her out.
Yes. I think that I understand that Ariana was doing the pink for Wicked.
Yeah.
But I think we were kind of over it. I think it was
for sure
too played out at that point. I also think I understand that Law likes to like pull from certain things, but I just feel like Ariana Grande isn't the person to be wearing something Diane Carroll wore. Like,
no, because
what does that have to like? What does that connect?
There is none, and I think what we have to understand. I'm not saying that Law doesn't understand this, but we have different body types.
Yes.
So what might fit well on the body type of a Black woman will not always look the same as someone who is of a lighter skin tone.
But also a stick.
Yes.
Like she lost a lot of weight during Wicked that I was just like, it was a miss for me.
Yeah. But I do like that she went darker on her hair.
Yes.
But still, it just didn't do enough for her.
But I think that's also the case is like, she's no longer blonde. She's now getting darker.
So like, we have to go into that route.
Yeah. Glinda's done. She's moving on, and we need to move on too.
Yes.
Can I tell you my most surprising?
Yeah.
Chase Infinity and Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
She wore this like yellow
with the
drapes. It was so good.
Yeah.
Honestly, so far, she is one of my favorites this red carpet season. Like she's been killing it.
I did like the yellow. I just wish it was just a hint darker.
Okay.
The pastel, like I said, I don't know if it was the lighting in the arena or just wherever they were, but I feel like it just didn't hit well.
Okay.
But I did love the look on her.
Yeah.
So I can't be like,
I think I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
What was yours?
And did she have braids?
Yes. And that's why I liked it too. I felt like it really went together.
pulled everything together.
Mhm.
I like that instead of just like a slick back, something
Exactly, yeah.
culture. So my most surprising was Tiana Taylor wearing Saint Laurent.
Oh my God. I was obsessed with that suit.
Yes. And you know what? At first, my mindset was, why would she wear that to Critics' Choice?
Mm.
But I feel like Critics' Choice has always been one of those award shows where you either get someone that's really in a full-on ball gown, or you get someone that's kind of like in a suit,
Yeah.
or like a little more, not chill, but
It is more chilled than like Golden Globes and Oscars.
right.
I feel like Critics' Choice, yes, it's still acclaimed, but I
Mhm.
feel like people are more free in
To
when
do
they're
what they-
doing that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I love that she explored with fashion here, because it was a different take on a like tuxedo jacket.
Yes.
And I
I
like
just
that
love
she
the
didn't
fur.
the fur. I think that's what really brought it up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, at first I was just like, but then it became, yeah.
You know what I love about Tiana Taylor this red carpet season 2? She's wearing her natural hair. Like,
Oh yeah,
she's not adding extensions. She's not, and her hair is so short that literally it's face.
love a good pixie cut.
And her face is so strong and beautiful that she really is showing the fashion,
Yes.
and we're not paying attention to anything else.
Exactly, and I love that with her pixie cut, the makeup is more like a smoldering eye, so it's like really capturing.
Yes.
She does it every time for me. But
Yeah.
also, I could be biased. I'm a Harlem girl.
Harlem Girls Unite.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about Golden.
For Golden, I would say that my most favorite, and shockingly because it's a man, but it's Chris Perfetti.
Okay, but like Chris Perfetti is that man.
Like, hello? The blue was so
I feel
electric.
like now Coleman Domingo is obviously my favorite man and no one can compete with him. But I do think that Chris Perfetti does go out there. I'll actually say all the Abbott men actually do a little bit of risk.
Yeah.
And I love that because it goes well.
Very well. And I think that with the hair color, it just pulls everything together. I
Yes.
love that. Also, he's not afraid to play with like brooches, bold colors, even patterns sometimes. Like, he really always steps out. And so I'm loving what the stylist is doing for him.
No, yeah. I love the blue on him. It looked really good. My favorite was Tiana Taylor and Schiaparelli.
Wait, because I was going to say she was my most surprising, but also my most favorite too. But I couldn't choose between the two.
No, she was my most favorite because I especially love the bow in the back.
I was
like,
the
she's
party in the back was everything.
She's a damn present. I was obsessed, and the fact that she won in that, she looked so good.
So amazing.
She's also a Sagittarius, so she's like both of us combined.
Right.
But no, I thought she was so good. Like the draping, it just fit her body.
So
and once again, she had the pixie cut, so her face was just so strong and beautiful. Like it was put together so well.
Yeah, she can't go wrong.
Yeah.
I can't be mad at her ever.
What was your least?
My least favorite would be Shirley Ralph.
Oh, yeah, I didn't love it.
You know what it reminded me of?
What?
You know when you like go to the Halloween store to get your candy, and in the mixed bag there's like the Tootsie Roll, and when you take it out, it has like all the indents in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, hated it.
Yeah. It was my least favorite look of her so far, which is really disappointing because her daughter is her stylist, and she's been doing really well for being such like a small name. Like obviously,
like she's not super well known.
She's not like a known stylist, but obviously Shirley Ralph is very known. But it's hard for when the stylists aren't that known to get people to give them clothing. So yeah, I was a little disappointed in that look. I was just like, eh.
Yeah, like I wasn't sure if it was the material. Like I don't know. I feel like it didn't shine on her skin. It's by Harbison Studio.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
So we don't even know.
Exactly. Never heard of it before. Sorry.
But we hope you do better. I would say mine was Parker Posey.
Yeah.
And Rodart. I wanted to effing scream. I know that Parker Posey is supposed to be like out there and la la la, but you can do that tastefully. And she just looked like a mustard drape. Like it was just gross on her skin. Did not look good. Like that color, she needs to do her color palette thing because that she is not an Autumn. She's
Yeah.
just not, because it looked a mess. And then the ruffles, and she has short hair too, and you were not paying attention to her face. I will tell you that right now. I literally saw that and I said, how dare she?
I feel like people just have to realize that some things just don't work.
I just think it's like disappointing because she's now coming back
Mm-hmm.
from White Lotus. Like it really like revived her career again. And I felt like this was her moment to shine, and
it lacked.
yeah, get a better stylist. I don't know what to tell you. Okay.
Moving right along.
And then what was your most surprising?
So, I told you that my most surprising was
yes.
Tiana Taylor as well as my favorite.
So my most surprising, I have two.
Okay.
Again, Chase Infinity. I just loved her. She looked like it looked like a disco ball, but also like drapey. Yes. I just love.
And that was interesting for me. That was like, I don't know, like when one of them ones where I said at a glance, I was like, I don't know. But the still photo, I said, okay, this is beautiful.
No, yeah. Okay, so you know how we do the ratings?
Yes.
My mom said that she was stressed by that. And I said, lady.
What do you know?
Don't even get me started on my mom's fashion. I love her, but she's lived in the suburbs her whole life. Also, Ariana Grande and Vivienne Westwood. Who knew that all we had to do was put that girl in black and give her a tan?
Did it. Finally.
I was like, yes.
I said I couldn't wait for her to be in the dark color, and then she stepped out with this bold black.
Yes, and the ponytail. I said the high pony's back. We're getting our Ariana back. I was so happy.
She's tour ready.
Yes.
Tour ready.
I can't wait to go to that.
Girl, I tried to wait online for tickets and
I haven't gotten my ticket yet, but I will be going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, manifestation.
Yes.
Because you bots were horrible. But we will get our tickets and we'll see Ariana Grande. Yes.
Hello.
Okay. That's it for red carpet dressing. Ready for our next segment?
Of course. Let's go.
Okay. So this is just a short one. We did just want to
pay homage.
Pay homage to Valentino Garavani, who passed away at 93 years old on January 19th. He was the person that created Valentino. Created his signature Valentino red and was the last emperor of fashion. And we just want to say thank you for all that you've done in the fashion community.
Yes. And hopefully the legacy will live on.
Oh gosh. We
won't get into that.
We won't get into that. We already know how you feel about Alessandro Michele.
Thank you.
Being a Valentino. I will say that it was nice to see everyone that came out for his funeral. And I do hope that his legacy does turn around and be positive.
Yes, there we go.
Next is Saks goes Chapter 11 bankrupt. How do you feel?
Good for them.
Good for them.
Yes. Now, in the sense that, did we learn nothing when Barney's closed?
Okay.
In the sense that department stores have to realize that their legacy is not, in their name, is not the only thing that can keep them surviving at this point. You have to realize who the shoppers are now.
Mm-hmm.
What are they looking for? You have Bloomingdale's and Nordstrom giving more than you have a Saks. And I get it because it's supposed to be like high, like super high end of the highest.
Yeah.
But even the wealthy want something now. You have to give something.
Okay, so can I say something?
Yes,
and I think it's because I do have inside knowledge.
Okay.
The only reason why they applied for Chapter 11 bankruptcy was because they weren't paying their people. Yeah, they have over 10 to 25,000 creditors that they owe money to. It's not that they weren't doing, like Saks wasn't doing well. They were putting their money into things that like they would rather pay to put lights up during Christmas time than pay their brands the money that they got. So like people were buying these clothes, but Saks wasn't paying back their creditors. That's why I'm like, good for them is weird. You get what I'm saying?
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But
because this has been going on for years. It's like they just got caught up in it now. Yeah. They've always been bad at paying, but like now it's just gotten to the point where they can't hide it anymore.
But my thing is like, so then what were you doing with the money? Just the lights?
Well, I'm saying they were putting it into wrong, like, into different things. They were misappropriating funds.
Come on now.
So
be better with business.
Yeah. And so I was reading, they owe the most money to Chanel. They owe $136 million. So to owe Chanel $136 million, that means they bought those items, and the way that like department stores work is like, I think it's like 50%, like they get 50 and then like Chanel gets 50. So that means 50% of their profits are supposed to go to Chanel, and that's $136 million.
Gee.
Yeah, so that's years. There's no way. Like,
and my thing is like, you want people to continuously partner with you and to work with you.
Exactly.
And this is how you go about.
Exactly. So now a lot of brands are like, why would we want to work with you if this is like what we're going to be going through?
Right.
They owe roughly $700 million to 10 to 25,000 creditors.
Okay. What is happening?
Okay, let's go to a positive one. Alandria. She is the moment.
Period. And you know what? Like, last season we got PPG.
Yes.
And everyone loves PPG. But I feel like for Alandria to come out of this season and just like outright outshine pretty much everyone is amazing. I feel like she really understood that you have to have a presence and not just don't just rely on the romance or reality TV to get you far.
I'll say this. I think with like PPG, it was completely different than Alandria because Serena, Leah, and Janae, they all said like they didn't come on this show for fame. Right. They came because they found this experience and they went through the process and they were like, you know what, let's try it out. And we just truly gravitated towards them. Alandria, we gradually gravitated towards her, but she also did say that like she wanted to do this before the show. So like she had that grind to want to continue. While I feel like with PPG, it kind of like smacked them in the face and they were like, whoa, this is a lot. I think Alandria was like, I'm so happy that I'm like getting the love that I truly deserve. Like she truly does deserve it.
And she's not only getting, you know, your regular like boohoo type of
she's getting partnership. She got Harper's Bazaar. Like she was at Couture Week. She went to Robert One and Valentino. She was she wore Christian Siriano to the Golden Globe. Like she went to the Golden Globes.
Hello.
So I think for her, like she knew that she wanted to be that girl, and she hired the right team to do that.
Exactly, because she's stylist completely blowing it out of the water.
But even like her agency, like where they're placing her, absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
I just think it's funny that everyone. So the public loved Nick and Alandria.
But now they also love them separately.
Well, the cast didn't understand Nick and Alandria, and yet they're the only couple from that season that are still together, other than like Iris and TJ. But I just think that's funny.
The others are still finding their way, but also with Nick and Alandria, he's not hating on her.
No, and they do their own thing.
Yeah,
like they're not making their thing about a couple. They're like, you go that way, I go this way. We're both going to be successful, and then we're gonna like hang out together. And I love that. Unlike some other people,
and I love that for them.
Don't get me started on others. I was
delusional in the beginning, but now my delusion has worked.
Honestly, I thought you were Delulu, but then you brought me to your side, and you know what? Maybe you know love.
Okay. We'll get there one day.
I mean, you see it. You're good at seeing it.
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, another drama-filled. Let's talk about the Beckham family drama.
Oh my gosh, girl. I'm so over.
Okay, can I just say, this is only happening because it's white people.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't always get into their kind of drama, but
my thing is, I am weird, but I'm very protective over Miss Victoria Beckham and David Beckham.
Posh now.
They've been through hell and back through the media and still stuck together from the 90s. And you're telling me Mr. Brooklyn Beckham is saying that they're in the wrong? Right. Sir, you married into a MAGA billionaire family. And you want us to believe Victoria and David are wrong because they want the Brooklyn Beckham name to always, like, they're very big about making sure that it looks cohesive.
Right.
Yeah, that's because they went through bullshit for years and years and years. One time, I'll never forget, one time Victoria, like, flew back before David and speculation that they were getting divorced. So, like, they know everything that they went through, that they're like, we have to make sure we're doing it correctly because we don't want the media to, like, continue to come after us.
Exactly. I just feel like, people are trying to make it seem like she's not wanting her child to grow up, like she's interfering. And granted, it's like, you don't want to make it seem like you're harboring.
Yeah.
But in a way, like, you will understand that your child's sticking up for his lady, and it's okay. But my thing is, Nicola is not innocent in any of this.
No.
We've been through this before with Anwar Hadid.
Yeah. And I think that's what the other thing is like, he was saying they don't approve of who I'm marrying. And
do you see why?
My thing is, Romeo and Cruz both have girlfriends that are with them all the time and say nothing.
Yeah.
They actually just want to be with the man. I feel like Nicola has always wanted to be famous. That's why she keeps putting out these bad movies. But I just think that there's something deeper there. And I also think it is like, he's very young when he married her.
Yes.
He was like 22 or 21. And I'm not saying people can't get married at 21, 22 and be fine, but I just feel like maybe there's a certain protection that he doesn't understand his parents were doing positively.
Exactly, because allegedly she's known for being controlling. And so
he married his mom.
You know what they say, sometimes you look for your parents in hey.
So some of the stuff that I thought was funny that I do want to point out was so Brooklyn claimed that his family tried to ruin his relationship before the wedding, said that Victoria danced inappropriately at his wedding. That I have to laugh at because Victoria Beckham is literally sticks and bones. How exactly is she dancing inappropriately? But also, that is definitely a white boy problem because my grandma, I know at my wedding, will be down on the floor twerking. And you know what? She's living her best life. I'm not going to be like, oh, my grandma danced inappropriately. No, I'm going to be like, shout out grandma. She's having a good ass time. Like, what? I was like, oh my God. Someone did say, they were like, Victoria grinding is like bones rubbing together. I don't even want to know what that sounds like. I
like bones
died.
Insane.
He said that he does not want to reconcile with his family. And I think one thing that I do want your opinion on was he said that he was upset that when the LA fires were happening, Nicola wanted to do she wanted to shout out a charity or like an organization that helps displaced dogs from the fire. And she wanted Victoria to like shout it out on her Instagram. And Victoria said no. Now I have thoughts, but I would like to hear yours.
Okay. So I feel like if we're already in a bad situation and you're asking me for a favor, no, I wouldn't do it for you.
Yeah. I think what I'm also laughing about is how much privilege do you have that while people are losing their homes,
you're concerned about
you're concerned about the dogs. And I'm not saying don't be concerned about dogs. Like, it was really sad what happened.
Yeah.
But people were losing their homes.
Right.
People were literally going through so much shit, and you're worried about dogs.
Right. And most animals already have a natural instinct when emergency or like things are going on to kind of look for safety.
Yeah.
So I feel like in their cases, like, not saying that they're going to be okay because some do get seriously injured.
Yeah.
But there's a lot more happening.
I just think there's like priorities.
It's like read the room.
Yeah. I think it was just like the priority. Like, obviously we care about the dogs and making sure that they were taken care of, but I think we had to care about the humans and like what they were going through as
exactly.
well.
But
And I
when
feel
you
like
get
that
someone-
says something to me, that your most important thought is dogs
Things are
over
not aligning.
humans. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I read that your family is a big MAGA, and I was like, oh, so you actually don't care about humanity.
Mhm.
So I don't care about you. Okay, next.
Here we go.
My favorite Real Housewives of Ultimate Girls trip is filming, and Nene's back.
We love that for her.
Oh my God.
This is Prime Bravo
Oh,
entering the chat here.
Nene, yes, I am Prime Bravo, but like Nene truly changed the trajectory of my life.
Yep.
I watched Real Housewives of Atlanta and I fell in love with that woman. And now I love all franchises, but she made me tell my parents to get rid of their white refrigerator. Every time I see a Rolex, I always say bling, bling, bling. Bitches is mad. I always say cheers to the girls' weekend. You better watch them B
When
words.
I tell you exactly what I mean, I said what I said.
I am a very big Nene stan.
Love it.
And I'm excited for the Ultimate Girls trip. They started in the OC and they're going to all of the Housewives cities except Dallas.
Okay.
And they are stopping, they're ending it at Bluestone Manor in the Berkshires. Now, you didn't watch Real Housewives of New York, did you?
No, not since like Bethany era.
Okay. So Dorinda, she has this beautiful house called the Bluestone Manor in the Berkshires that is very large, gorgeous, and that's where they're going to end it.
Ooh.
But the amount of shit that has happened in that house throughout Housewives, it's going to be great. It's going to be so
I was
good.
about to say, like, I wonder who's going to get read down for filth first. Like, who
I heard the girls were fighting since OC.
Oh, shoot.
So they went OC, Beverly Hills, Miami, they went Salt Lake City, they went Jersey.
So wait, is there a specific
New York.
reason why not Dallas or?
Well, they're not on anymore.
Oh, okay.
So I think they probably didn't want to like bring them back. I know it's like over 60 housewives are filming for this. So there's 7 girls that are like the main. It's Portia Williams from Atlanta, Lisa Barlow from Salt Lake, Vicky Gunvalson from OC, Luann de Lesseps from New York City, original, Teresa from New Jersey, Kyle Richards from Beverly Hills, and then I'm forgetting one more, Potomac, Giselle from Potomac. But yeah, they have so they keep going to each city, and then over 60 housewives are filming with them.
I'm excited.
I'm so excited.
I love that this is like Bravo's way of saying they fumbled.
No, I think it's more like they're paying homage. Oh, yes. Well, I think it's also they're paying homage because it's the 20th anniversary of Real Housewives. So that's why they're doing the Ultimate Girls trip of like them traveling to each city, because it's like a phenomenon.
The hope is that if she does girls trip that she will go back to Atlanta.
That is my hope. Okay. I think that because they're bringing back Vicky for Real Housewives of Orange County for their 20th season.
Okay.
And I feel like it's only right. I think that she did try to do Traders, but then her son got sick, so she couldn't go to Scotland. So I think this is like her way back into the Bravoverse. And then if the reception is positive, which I will make sure it is, I do see one day her coming back to Atlanta.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm so excited to have her back on our screens.
Yes.
And
she's just an icon.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to more vocal stems, you know?
Yes. I have too many. Oh my God. I went to Andy and Anderson Cooper live with my mom, and they did this like clip of like, what is it? Like most famous housewife like lines.
Yeah.
And my mom did not realize how big of a fan I was until that moment.
Knew every single one.
Mostly every single one. And she was like, oh. She was like, no, Nedra's a fan. And then we also have to talk about a little negative in the Bravoverse. I mean, it depends on who you ask if it's negative.
Okay.
Amanda and Kyle from Summer House announced their separation. So I'm on the, what is it called? The minority. I'm actually sad about this.
But they were married, what, 4 years?
Yeah, and they've been together since season 1 of Summer House, so 10 years.
Okay. I mean, so supposedly, not supposedly, but
I know you don't watch, so you probably read about this.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
So let me tell you the little bit I saw.
Okay. And I can tell you, like,
if it's like, okay.
Yeah.
So, well, from the joint post that they did, supposedly that they're, you know, in agreement with this, that, you know, it's something that they've been going through for a while now. Supposedly they were already living separately.
Yes.
Okay. Was there a cheating scandal?
Okay, so I'll give you the background of Kyle and Amanda. So season 1, they said that before season 1 they were like dating, but then Kyle got the opportunity to get Summer House, and he was like, I'm not going to be in the Hamptons on this TV show and like be in a relationship. So then they like broke up, but then she kept coming over every night. So then everyone like nicknamed her his booty call, which like it wasn't that. It was more just like he was a stupid male that was like, oh, I'm going to be on a show, so let me like do my own thing. But then every single night called her. So then season 1 she wasn't on technically, but like we knew of her. And then season 2 she came on the show as Kyle's girlfriend and like came into the house and has been a part of the house since.
Okay.
I forgot what season it was, but there was a cheating scandal that happened with them like before they got engaged. So Kyle went out, got drunk, and he made out with another girl. He doesn't remember because he was very drunk, but someone did tell him on the TV while filming, so then he had to like tell Amanda about it, and it was really sad. It was a really emotional time, but they worked through that. He then proposed, they got married, but like throughout the seasons, Kyle has this like, he does not know how to talk to her when he's intoxicated. And
kind of like Scott and Courtney when they would argue.
I feel like Scott is worse than Courtney and they hid a lot of his shit. While I feel like Kyle is like out there. Like I'm not saying Kyle's perfect at all. I actually think he like needs to work on himself because he's 43 years old, still wanting to party every weekend. And like, boy, like she wants to go live in Jersey and have a child. Why won't you do that for her? Like, settle down. You've been together 10 years. Like, figure it out. So anyways, they like went through a lot where like he started his own brand called Loverboy. She came in as the creative director, but like just the way he speaks to her. Loverboy hats? No, it's like the alcohol beverage. Oh, okay. Remember I made you try like the limoncello one? Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, they're good. The drinks are amazing. But I think what happened was like the way he just spoke to her was just not good. And like her only ask was the reason why he cheated was because he was out super late drinking. So every single year she asked him, hey, don't be out super late drinking because it makes me think of what happened. Yeah. And what did he do every year? Super late out drinking. And we kept looking at her like, girl, why are you still with this if like he's not respecting what you want? But then they would fix it after the filming and then they would be stronger at the reunion. So it was just like this cycle. And I think that they are now doing a spinoff called In the City, where it's now them living in the city and it's about couples. And I think because usually Summer House is only filmed 8 weeks, Amanda's like, I can deal for 8 weeks and then I'm like done. But because she also had to film In the City with him and it was like, oh, he's like nonstop. Yeah. I think she was done. I think she was like, you know what? Because last year she was like, oh, I want to like start. She was like, I want to do something out of my own other than Loverboy because Loverboy is his. Yeah. She's like, I want to start a swimsuit line. I want to like do other things, which he has. And it's like beautiful. But he did not respond well. He was like, you know what I want to do? I want to DJ. And guess what he started to do? DJ. But now he's out late nights getting paid for it.
And drinking.
Yeah. So he announced a freaking DJ tour. And once he announced that, I literally said to myself, I was like, there's no way. There's no way that they're still
going to work it out again. Yeah.
Because he pretty much said, I'm putting myself first. And the fact that you're 43 and still doing this, like, I'm not knocking DJs down. I'm knocking him for not listening to his wife. Yeah. She said, I don't want you, like, out late. And you decided to make a career of that. And that just shows disrespect.
Bingo.
Okay. On a positive note. Back to fashion. Jack Moose names his grandmother as the first official brand ambassador.
I love that.
I am obsessed with it.
It's super iconic. And you know what? It's something I would do. Because I'd name my Nana.
Nana would totally be an amazing model.
Yes.
Yes, she would.
That's my girl. So I get it.
Yeah, no, I thought it was so nice. And he was like, I'm blending in family fashion. Like, this is really my core. And I thought that was really beautiful.
I feel like also like seeing her modeling the brand,
Mm-hmm.
she looked amazing.
When she walked, it was so gorgeous.
Like, in her, was it a white suit that she was in? Like
it was like a white dress type
yeah,
suit, yeah.
like overlaid type.
Yeah.
So I love seeing her in it.
No, I think also what's exciting about fashion is like now there is no age.
Yeah.
There is no age to show what beauty is.
Right.
And I really felt like that was very exciting to see that. That was the first brand ambassador that he chose.
Yeah.
And she looked great.
Because there's a space for everyone, right? And I feel like sometimes people forget, like, even though they're becoming older, that they can't, dress the same. And like, and not even saying that you have to dress the same, but your style changes when your age changes.
Yes.
And I feel like sometimes people forget that you don't have to become plain.
Yeah. You don't
in
have
order
to
just because you've aged. Like there's a way to, take things up a notch without, feeling like, oh, I look
you
like
don't have to hide your body
20-year-old.
either just because you're like 50
Yeah.
plus. I actually love when women like really show their curves and you still look good. Like show it off. Just because you're an older age does not mean you can't show it off.
Exactly. Flaunt it.
Flaunt it if you have it, This is for you. Bad Bunny concert.
I
aka
can't
the
wait
Super
to be a
Bowl.
parte de Kenya.
Oh my god.
I'm super excited. This is Bad Bunny's concert, y'all. I mean,
guys, she loves Bad Bunny. She came over one time and literally made me watch his Amazon Prime special. And now were we dancing? 100%.
100%.
I didn't realize.
Did I know what I was saying?
Absolutely
No.
not.
But I love that.
I'm like, low key, I feel like Danielle might be a little Dominican.
First of all, not Dominican, girl. He's from Puerto Rico.
I know, but I'm saying you. There's a Hispanic in there somewhere.
So there has to be. But I am from New York, so actually I am some of everything.
Yes, that is true.
Yes.
And Harlem. So
there we go.
There we go.
Well rounded over here.
We will definitely recap his concert in the February episode because I think it's going to be amazing. There's a rumor that Cardi B might join.
Okay.
You're not happy about that?
I don't know.
Why?
What's she going to perform with him?
I don't know. She got some Spanish music. We'll figure it out. So this one, I don't think you understand because it's white people drama and Danielle does not deal with white people drama, but I love giving it to her. Okay, so do you know anything about the Ashley Tisdale mom drama?
Okay, so I do know that she came out with like this long essay about breaking up with her mom group friends.
Yes.
And like Hillary's husband commented tone deaf.
Okay, do you want me to go through the recap? Okay, so Ashley Tisdale wrote a personal essay in The Cut called Breaking Up with My Toxic Mom Group, where she describes being left out of certain group functions or not getting invites, feeling excluded, and feeling like it was back in high school. Matthew Coma, Hillary Duff's husband, came out and said that he wrote an article for The Cut that said, when you're the most self-obsessed, tone-deaf person on earth, other moms tend to shift focus on their actual toddlers.
Ooh.
So I did a little Reddit thread, deep dive, and pretty much what Reddit says, allegedly, is how it started was during the LA fires, Mandy Moore lost her house, lost everything, and she was staying with Hillary Duff. While that's happening, Ashley Tisdale is posting about how she's renovating her second home, her beach home, and how blessed and lucky she is to have this beach home.
Once again, read the room.
And I feel like that makes sense because why would Matthew Coma call you tone deaf? And I was like, girl, people are losing everything.
So if anybody's toxic,
it might be you. So you know why I've always looked at Ashley Tisdale's side eye ever since when Vanessa Hudgens and Austin Butler broke up.
Yeah.
All of a sudden it came out that her and Austin are cousins. And that's why she stuck with him instead of Vanessa. And I was like,
Okay.
you lost the opportunity to have your children play with freaking Vanessa Hudgens' kids all because of a man. Also, she changed her name officially. Like, obviously, like, you change your name legally, but then there's like your stage name. Her stage name was Ashley Tisdale. It's still Ashley Tisdale in my eyes, but she officially changed it to Ashley French because if she felt like it was disrespect to her husband.
Girl, okay.
That told me all I need to know about you, girl. I feel like we're just not the same.
No. But also another like moment is that now that she's separated from Hillary, Mandy, and them, she's now all of a sudden really close with Hillary's sister Haley.
Yes.
And you know Haley and Hillary never really got along.
Yes, and that's weird.
That's weird.
That's weird.
Says a lot about you.
Says
girl.
a lot about you. You know what? She should be hanging out with Nicola. They can go just place dogs together.
Write a musical about it.
Yeah. Look, I will always shout out her to being Sharpay Evans, but other than that, yeah, girl, stay in your lane. Okay, next, let's get back to fashion. So we have two segments, Paris Couture Week and then Men's Fashion Week. So let's talk about Paris Couture. What was like something that you were obsessed with?
So I've been super obsessed with Robert One.
Yes.
I feel like we're now getting into the fun part of fashion again. I feel like everybody's becoming super creative and thinking out of the box.
I will say even the celebrities that wore his looks
looked amazing.
Like everyone from the celebs that were there to the models, top down beautiful.
Yeah. I can't wait to see more looks on carpets now that, you know, Paris Couture Week has happened. So I'm just ready for the looks to like pour in.
You know what look I cannot wait to see on the Oscar red carpet? It better be on the Oscar red carpet. The Schiaparelli, like champagne 1920s fringe look.
But so I remember you said that you could see Haley Steinfeld, and I'm so sad that you know.
We're happy that you're pregnant, but we're sad about the timing because we would have loved to see you.
And I feel like
look.
it
fits with Sinners so well. Yeah. Oh, it's a missed moment, but it's okay.
Yeah.
We're happy that you're having your little baby with Josh Allen.
You know, they can do a little custom something.
I don't think it will look nice with a belly, and that's just my opinion. Yeah, but that's just me. What she wore to Golden Globes, I was not happy with. And
it could have been better. And like I said, I think it's that shade of pink, though. I just
thought the necklace with it just looked a mess. And I was like, I know you're pregnant, but like we can still look fashionable. Look at Wound Me. You guys are friends now, I hope. So talk to each other.
Oh my gosh, the little babies are gonna play together.
I was also really happy with Chanel. Matthew Blasey has been really stepping it up.
I feel like we, you know, seeing Chanel become.
I feel like after Carl, it was like, eh.
Yeah, like they really toned down a lot after Carl, but now I see it picking up again.
And you know, excited. At first when they announced Matthew, we were a little skeptical, but I think they really did make the right choice. He really is making Chanel.
Really making something shake over there. So.
Yeah. And one thing I do want to point out that we talked about was Valentino, Alessandro Michele. First of all, I thought that their runway was super cool, that it was looking through boxes, and it was like the girls just went into a circle room. It felt really cool, very luxe.
Also very exclusive.
Very exclusive.
I get to be the one that's at the box and see this.
Yes. Like, it was really cool.
That's different.
But Danielle, tell the public what you said.
I have to admit that I hate myself because for the first time, this man has actually shut me up.
I literally messaged her and I said, I don't know, Danielle. I really like this collection.
I have to give it to him. All right. 10s across the board. You did that.
Yeah. I think he finally got out of that trying to bring back 70s, 1920s, 50s look. And he really was just like, you know what? I'm going to show you what beautiful gowns look like.
Yes. And you know what? For me, that is growth.
Yes. And we're very proud of him.
Where credit is due.
We're very proud of him. Yes. Now let's talk about Men's Fashion Week. What was your favorite?
Ralph Lauren.
Me too.
Ralph Lauren.
Ralph Lauren just like is that classic American luxury, but like so elevated.
Yes.
And he also has like his shows have the right diversity, that it doesn't feel overplayed and
Yep.
it doesn't feel like
And
it's performative.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's only targeting one demographic.
Exactly.
It's for
like,
everyone.
Everyone can wear Ralph.
Yes.
And it's so beautiful.
And you know what? Looking at the collection, it also made me realize that it's not just for men. It's very unisex.
Yes.
Like anybody can be in
I'll
any
wear
of
a
those
sweater
items.
with a bear on it. Trust
Hello?
me. Let's talk about our negative of Men's Fashion Week, and we both discussed this, and I think the public has discussed this. Dolce & Gabbana. We've already said this. We have to say allegedly so we don't get sued. But they're racist. They're just xenophobic. They're freaking weird.
I feel like their time has been up.
I just feel like what I get annoyed about is like, we love to call people, here, I'll say it like this. It's like known in the industry that they are this way.
Right.
But they pay certain people to wear them, and then everyone forgets about it, and then we're just like back.
Yeah.
And
we can't keep sweeping things under the rug. Though.
Yeah, like they literally said that their fashion show was going to be what the ideal man is supposed to be, and literally their entire cast of like 30 plus models,
all white men
with brown hair.
Be for real.
I was like, that's what your ideal man is? Like, you're weird, especially in 2026. Like, it's just not that anymore.
Yep.
And the thing is, like, people continue to call them out, but they're still, like, here. I think also why I really don't respect the Kardashians is because they continue to work with them.
Yeah.
And they're, like, best friends. And it's like, no. It's time to move on.
It's been time to move on. You know what? Tomatoes, tomatoes, tomatoes.
Boo, tomato, tomato.
Like, let's keep going.
So I don't want to pay too much attention to this, but I do just want to like make a note that I just want to know what you feel about Kanye West and his Wall Street Journal article.
I feel like...
Did you read it?
Not in full, because I didn't really pay that man much attention.
Okay.
But I feel like to a certain extent, like he's trying to keep himself existing within society, but also it's like, who are you doing it for?
I think now I completely understood the point where he was talking about, he got into that really bad car accident. Mm-hmm. His frontal lobe was messed up. Like, we don't know what happened to him. And he could have been misdiagnosed. He could have, like, went through a lot of stuff and, like, not gone through all of that.
Instead of calling him crazy, it could have just been, like, a shift.
Well, if your frontal lobe gets messed up, it does affect a lot of, like, your thinking and all that.
Yeah.
And he is also diagnosed with bipolar. But I think that, for me, I understand that you're going through all of that. And now you're coming out and saying, like, I'm not anti-Semitic, I'm not bigotry, any of that.
Yeah. Fine.
But you putting it out on the Wall Street Journal, I just feel like you're just putting out words, and you've put out so much shit that it's like, it's time to show action behind it. You can't just put out an article and say, oh, I'm not this.
Yeah.
After, for years and years and years, you've shown that you did believe that.
But also, why the Wall Street Journal? Yeah. Out of all publications that exist.
Isn't that the one that's owned by Jeff Bezos?
Girl, I don't know.
Yeah, which is, but like, they're not putting out actual news anymore because the freaking owner wants to hide shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just feel like I'm happy that you're doing better, but I hope that your action goes behind what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of Jeff Bezos, this man decided with his wife, the botched Barbie, Lauren Sanchez, they are backing MAGA Barbie's line, Sydney Sweeney, lingerie line called Siren. I didn't quote that. Someone does call her MAGA Barbie. But yes, Miss Sydney Sweeney is now putting out a lingerie line called Siren. Now, do I think that that is perfect for her because all she has in this world is her sexuality or like her breasts?
Looks, yeah.
Not even looks. Because you know what my dad told me one time? If you shave a woman's head and she doesn't look like a woman, she's not pretty.
Okay.
And that really stuck with me. So, do I think if you shave Sydney
Sydney
Sweeney's
Sweeney's
head that
head.
she's still going to look gorgeous? Absolutely not. She could honestly,
Yeah.
if they did Think Like a Man, she
God.
would do so well in that revival. I'm just saying.
Girl. I can't.
Anyways,
What?
glad that you have great breasts. Glad that you got this lingerie line. Did you have to sell yourself out? Sure. I think that people should listen to Blakely Thornton. He really does come after her, and it's hilarious. But he comes after everyone, and that's why I like him, because he really sticks to his morals. Like, did you know Law Roach styled Lauren Sanchez for Paris
Yes,
Couture
I
Week?
did see that. And
And
she still looked
a mess.
mess.
A mess. But what did Blakely say? He said something along the lines of like he hoped that he got paid really well. Like, I hope you charge
if
like
you
$2
got
million.
something out of this, then
But like, that just showed, like, I think what disappointed me in that with Law was like, you quit, like you retired, and you were like, I want to pick better people. Like, I'm going to be very more picky.
and then you picked
her. I was like, then that just showed money does talk, because why the fuck would you align yourself with her when you have Zendaya, you have Ariana? Like, you don't need her.
There's better people in this world.
There's better people. And I feel like he is dressing more people, and it's just like, maybe calm down. Maybe go back
Like, you
to...
even have Cher, for goodness sake.
It's not Cher. It's Celine Dion.
Yes. God damn it.
Wrong white woman.
But
I get you.
At least you were here with me. You knew where I was going.
But yeah, it disappointed me so much. This is all you, because I don't know anything about this, but Taraji P. Henson was on The Masked Singer.
I love The Masked Singer. Okay,
tell me what goes on, because you were telling me about there's first line, second lines. I didn't understand.
Yes. So they start out with 3 groups. So it's like group A, B, C, and they have all these different like outrageous characters.
Mm-hmm.
So I forgot the name of her character, but she was like in this green.
She looked like a moth bug thing.
Yeah, it was some sort of weird thing. But like, they also give you like strange names, so you'll never know if it's like specifically a bug or not, or whatever.
Okay, got it.
But honestly, I would have never thought it was Taraji. I knew it was a black woman, because you just know by the sound of somebody's voice sometimes. Like, okay, it also was a little bit soulful.
Okay.
And
wait, do they have like auto tune on them, so you don't know exactly their voices?
So they have auto tune when they're speaking, but when they're singing, it's their actual voice.
Okay.
Yes. And honestly, I forgot about her being in Hustle and Flow for a moment, so I forgot that she can sing.
She was in the Color Purple musical.
And see, I forgot that too. Like, I forget that
you
she
know
actually
it's
has
hard
a voice.
out here for a pimp. Okay. We can't do that. Even though I love that song.
But you should watch it one day, because it's actually very entertaining.
What? Masked Singer?
Singer.
I thought you were going to say Hustle and Flow. You
No,
don't think I've watched that?
No. Masked Singer is honestly entertaining, and it's like a good pastime, you know?
I have a lot of shows, if you haven't realized, about the Housewives.
Yeah, her in reality TV. Like me.
I'm sure.
But also, I must say, I guess the judges make kind of sense in a way. So we have Robin Thicke, we have Rita Ora, but I don't find her to be a singer, so I don't understand her.
She's an entertainer. She was.
In many ways.
Yeah.
Okay. But then there's also Ken Jeong,
Mm-hmm.
and okay, he brings a comedic factor, so I love that. And then we have
Jenny McCarthy.
Yes. And I get it. Your husband's been in the music industry, so I understand.
She's also been in the industry for years.
Exactly. So I feel like it makes sense, because it's supposed to be like this silly singing show.
I feel like if they had actual artists,
yeah,
like Robin Thicke is the closest you can get, where like he's still a little tone deaf, he can't hear people. I don't think you can actually get like actual people in the industry now, because then they're gonna know.
Idol. Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, like, you never know who you'll see on this show. Like, you can get anybody from a football player to like.
They said Taraji was like the most famous. Like, I don't want to say most famous, but most acclaimed, and like that's what They were saying.
Maybe in this group.
Okay.
They've had, I'm pretty sure Patti LaBelle has been on there. Yes, Patti LaBelle was on there.
Oh.
But like in the earlier seasons.
Oh.
Yeah. So probably in this group that she was the most like prestige. But yeah, you never know who you're going to come across. Ooh. And I love that.
Wow. I will not be watching, but yay.
I mean, I try to persuade you the best I can.
Yes.
Like tried. I did Love Island.
Yeah, Love Island. I think because it's summertime, there's not a lot of other shows on. Yeah, you really got a whole conglomerate of people to watch. Like, I got my fiance to watch. I got our old roommate to watch. Like, we literally did watch parties. It's wild. But no, I can't do more shows. I already watched too much TV.
You're welcome.
Okay, let's talk about a quick little segment about TikToker Romeo Bingham did that jingle for Dr. Pepper.
I'm so glad jingles are coming back.
I just love that she was literally just on TikTok one day and she was like, you know what? I just feel like this little bop is good for Pepper, Dr. Pepper. It's sweet and nice. Do-do-do. But I was just like, when she did it and she was like, here's a little song. And I was like, oh, it's a jingle. And I was like, people literally used to get paid. Away from jingles. No, but like people used to get paid to make jingles. I'll never forget. I watched Full House. Yeah. And that was Uncle Jesse's whole thing was that he made jingles and like for brands. Yep. So it was so cool that not only did she make that and like it did go viral, but Dr. Pepper actually paid her $2 million for the rights of that jingle and licensed it to play during the college football national championship.
That's amazing.
Do you know how many people watch that?
And it's so crazy, like how, people do things just on a whim, not thinking that they'll get much out of it. And then it turns to be something amazing and life-changing.
Yeah. No, I'm very happy for her because she literally just went online. She was like, here, and to get $2 million out of that.
Yeah.
And now she's doing more. Like, so many brands are commenting on her post being like, okay, my turn. Like, I think she just did one for Hyundai. Like, she's doing a lot. And now people are like, $2 million and start singing on TikTok.
It's like everybody's
I will not be trying that at all, but I thought that was hilarious. People were like, so I'm ready. Yeah, good for you, Romeo. We're very happy for you. And then our last segment of the night, just to talk about something exciting, Oscar nominations. Woo! So I honestly don't care about anything other than Sinners.
Because they deserve their win.
Okay, you've seen it, right?
Of course I've seen it.
More than once. So my fiance has not seen it, and I have yelled at him I don't know how many times. He said he'll watch it this weekend, so we shall see what happens.
Get on that.
But they have 16 nominations, the most ever for a single film in history of the Academy Awards. If they don't win the majority, I'm honestly going to scream.
I would be so disappointed, and I would feel like it's rigged.
Yes. Okay, can I just say something? I did watch One Battle After Another.
Okay.
I don't think it should win over Sinners.
I didn't see that, and you're not bad with movies. So.
Yes. I think you need to watch it because they're the ones that won Golden and Critics. Yes. I don't think it's better than Sinners.
Now, granted, it would be good for Tiana because I love to see her win, but I would love to see Sinners come out on top.
Yeah. Like, Tiana can win. Honestly, you need to watch One Battle After Another because as much as we're happy for Tiana Taylor, she was only in the movie for 20 minutes.
Stop.
Yeah.
I thought it was like this big.
No.
Okay.
She's only in it for 20 minutes. And honestly, Sean Penn pissed me off the entire time. You gotta watch it. So I definitely think Sinners deserves more. A little shout outs that I want to make. Michael B. Jordan received his first Oscar nom for Best Actor.
Yes.
Delroy Lindo received his first Oscar nom at 73 years old for Best Supporting. Wunmi got her first
for Best Supporting. Black.
No, literally.
Always.
Also, they tied the record for most Black individuals nominated for a single film. They tied that with Judas and the Black Messiah of 10.
Wow.
And then Ruth E. Carter, the costume designer, is the first Black woman to receive the most Oscar nominations. And also the first Black person that won in the costume design in 2019 for Black Panther.
Yes, I remember that.
We're rooting for everybody Black. But I think I do like to watch all the movies that are nominated for Best Picture because I want to see if like the Academy actually does care if a movie's good or if they just like need to pay favors too.
Mhm.
Because well, last year a lot of people that are part of like the voting admitted that they don't watch all the movies.
Yeah.
And this year it is a rule that they have to watch
the movies.
every single. The thing
'Cause I
is
feel like
this:
that's
if
the
I was
only
part of the
way.
Oscar voting and I got to see all these movies for free, didn't have to pay for them, and I just have to watch and then I get to vote, like you're lazy as hell if you can't just sit
Like,
down
you
and watch a
have
damn movie.
simple task.
Now, if I had to watch The Brutalist, which is 4 hours, I would probably complain. But other than that, I think watch every damn movie. I'm doing this for free and I don't even get to vote. So do your part. But yes, I'm rooting for Sinners. I'm rooting for Michael B. Jordan. I feel like I need to watch Marty Supreme to see if Timothée Chalamet actually does deserve this.
Honestly, I feel like
If
we don't
he,
even need to give him another award for that. And I didn't even see the movie, but I just don't want him in the mix. Like,
I just like, you know what? Something about him just like rubs me the wrong way. There's just like, I don't know. I'm not a Timothy like stan. Like
Yeah.
I totally will give him his accolades. I do think he is a great actor. I am never
Yeah.
taking that away. But do I think that he is who everyone's trying to make him to be? No. And that's where I'll leave it. Is there anything else you want to talk about in this episode?
Now I feel like for January we put everything on the floor.
Yes.
And going forward, I think you guys should just continue to tune in and watch our journey this year.
Oh, I do have one question for
Yes.
you. And this is just more of a funny.
Okay.
Are you still a Nicki fan?
Due to unforeseen circumstances, I do not think that I can be a Barb. I think this is
You're
where
no longer pulling up in Sri Lanka.
see now there's you have to separate the person from the music. I'm not going to take away that she has made iconic songs.
Okay. But are you going to be listening to them right now?
Right now, like if they came on and I would start rapping, like yeah, but in the back of my mind, I know that she's not good for me.
Okay. It's a toxic relationship.
It's a toxic relationship and I hate her.
On a positive note though, Beyonce,
I'm excited.
I think
And it's
Valentine's Day. She just came out with her Valentine's Day like spread.
Yes.
Now people are saying, is that a hint to Act 3 because she had like satin robes, nipple tassels, chokers, which was crazy.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, who approved these? But I will say most of them did still look country, so I feel like it's still Act 2. But am I ready for Act 3? Yes, in the sense of I want the album, but please, Beyonce, 2026, do not announce a tour. I have a wedding to pay for. I cannot afford said tour
Right
as this
now.
moment. But 2027, I got you.
I feel like we are in the space where she's now quiet and we should be scared.
Okay, she's always quiet before the Super Bowl, and every time she's quiet before the Super Bowl, we get something.
Okay.
So
maybe we'll get Beyonce and Bad Bunny.
No, I hope not. And this is why. Because I want Bad Bunny to stand on his own.
Yeah, that's true.
And I want him to have his own moment. Because think about when Beyonce and Bruno Mars did Coldplay.
Yeah.
No one remembers that it was Coldplay doing the Super Bowl. They just remember Beyonce and Bruno Mars. So for Bad Bunny, personally, as much as I love Beyonce, I do think she would take over. And I would rather he have his own moment.
Got it.
Yeah.
But let's see what Act 3 gives us because I'm excited.
Oh, I know. I got to figure out an outfit. But again, for 2027. That's all of the topics we have for today.
Yes.
Again, we're going to be doing these monthly, so tune in for our February recap at the end of February. Nice talking to you guys.
Be us there, not just see us there.
See you soon. Bye.